Welcome to our latest Laguna Beach property home tour. Today we're in North Laguna at 272 Beverly Street. We have a duplex here sitting on a 4,500 square foot street to alley lot. Upstairs is 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Downstairs, 2 bedroom, 2 baths. But before we go in, let me take you around the lot and give you the lay of the land, so to speak, so you understand exactly what you've got here. Again, 4,500 square foot lot. Here's the side yard. Walking back, there's a central courtyard that divides the main building structure with that guest room in the back. Here's the sort of interior yard, let's call it. There's the guest room. And let's walk behind that, show you, here's the carport, and then the alley. And I'll give you a perspective on how it sits in relation to Coast Highway down there. You get an idea of, that's PCH at the bottom. You've got that ocean view, and then up top you've got Hillcrest above. And now obviously we're at the back of the property, and this carport is adjacent to the little guest room, and that guest room is a future ADU. It is in process at the city right now, but doesn't have full approval yet, so it's simply just a guest room right now. This is a little yard off of that guest room. Got a lot of potential. Obviously, it hasn't been manicured lately, but it does have a ton of potential. So here's that carport, side yard, and this is the back entrance to that guest room. Returning to the side yard, let me take you back to that central courtyard area. Nice part about this home, for a 4,500 square foot lot, you've got plenty of great outdoor space, both in the front and here in the central part of it, along with that little garden I just showed you. So before we go into the main structure, let me show you this guest area. I'll take you to the side yard first to give you a shot back there, so you can see the little garden area beyond. And now entering the guest room, you'll walk in, you'll notice you've got nice hardwood flooring. To the left is where there would be a bathroom, and then that second door is to the carport. But here's where the kitchen would be. Right now it's set up sort of as an office. There's the rear garden area, little sink that's in place, surfboard storage, bed, nice natural light. Again, little doors to the carport, bigger doors to what the future bathroom is, but there's a ton of stuff stored in there, so I don't want to show you that. But taking you back into the yard, we'll walk you around here and take a look at the driveway. It's now being used sort of as a garden and storage and kind of a sitting area. But really, it's a great long driveway. At the end of the driveway, you've got that single car garage. And then looking back around, now you're looking out towards Beverly, and you've got a trailer stored there, but there's room for at least 3, probably 4 cars in the driveway. And then you've got, I'll show you just the electric meter. There's 1 meter for the property. So utilities are shared. This is the community laundry. Open that up and see the stacked laundry units, tankless hot water heater, very clean setup, and very easily accessible. Now let's take you back to the front of the house and reset our bearings and give you an idea of the yard space out front here, the ocean view, and then go into the main structure. And we'll start on the first floor. Going into the front door, you enter into the kitchen, and the first thing you'll notice is the island. Island's got a nice granite countertop. You'll also notice a lot of natural light throughout, and that's a really nice feature of this property, both upstairs and downstairs. Here's a nice, efficient kitchen, nice cabinetry. You've got a gas cooktop stove, microwave above, granite countertops, and now taking you into what is theoretically bedroom number 2, but it's currently set up as kind of a family area, gathering spot, and almost a living room. So you've got this area, you've got the scientifically engineered flooring. Back into the kitchen, let me slow down a little bit and show you guys what you've got here. There's that microwave, you've got gas cooktop, granite countertops again, entry door, and here's bedroom number 1. Step up just a little bit. Again, good natural light. There's the closet system. There's the bed, obviously. And then beyond the bed, you'll walk into the closet and bathroom area. So we just walked past the closet. I'll get to that in a second. But here is a little view out the back above the toilet. Here is the closet area. So again, it is tight, but it's a very efficiently laid out, works really well. Walking back through bedroom number 1, we go back into the kitchen area, and then we'll take you again looking back to bedroom number 2. We didn't show you the bathroom, so I wanted to show you that. So behind this door, you'll find the second bathroom to this lower unit. And peeking inside here, you'll see the shower, you'll see the toilet. It is small, but it's super efficient, very well laid out. Now I'll pull you out of the bath, looking back at the vanity, and then exiting and then back onto the rear yard. And so walking you across the rear yard, wanted to give you a feel for the overall expanse of this yard, because for a 4,500 square foot lot, it certainly feels much bigger than that. And so I think it's something that's worth taking a closer look at. And one more look before we go back out in front. And so the big long driveway again, looking across over, that's your neighbor obviously beyond that wall. Coming over to the side yard again before we go up front and show you the upper unit. Now starting back out in the front, we go up these stairs and ascend to the entry door to the upper unit. And as we get up to the top, you'll see this nice glass front door system, which is awesome for natural light. Opening it up, you'll see the engineered hardwood floors. Walking straight into the living room, you see the wall heater in front. And then just panning the living room, I wanted to show you the views, of course. So let's go over to the window, kind of highlight that. And again, a lot of natural light in this upper unit, and even in the downstairs unit. For being on the lower level, there's great light down there as well. And up here, you get a lot of ocean view, out the living room, out the kitchen, off of the deck. We'll go out there and see that in a little bit. But right now, looking over to the kitchen, take you in there. You see some authentic tile work, nice cabinetry. You've got nice appliances. Here's that view again we were just mentioning, so don't want to miss that. Pulling back, again, stainless steel appliances, nice ceramic tile countertops. View out the back, looking at the backyard, out the kitchen window. Again, you see the expanse down there of all that grass and the guest room in the back. And then coming back into the kitchen, we'll look across, take a look at the living room and walk through there. And then we'll take you into what I would refer to as the primary bedroom in the upper unit. A lot of windows, a lot of natural light again, looking out onto the front balcony that looks over Beverly and of course enjoys that big ocean view. And I'll take you there in a second. Walking back out into the living room, across the way, you'll see the bathroom. There's only one bathroom up in this unit. Again, some super cool authentic tile work, nice inlaid sink. You've got tub, shower with tile surround, and of course a view out to that magnificent backyard. So again, I just think for a relatively small lot, there's a lot of outdoor usable extra space in addition to the square footage. So pulling out of the bathroom, we come back in. Now we're in bedroom 2 of the upper unit. And pretty simple bedroom, but again, you've got good windows, openable. You've got real nice airflow through both upper and lower units. And it's a decent sized bedroom. So you got good wood doors. Walking across here, back into the living room, and take one last look at the ocean view out the living room window before going to the last part of our tour, the front deck. And the front deck here opens up onto the front yard, obviously, See a little bit of the driveway, the yard below, the neighborhood, and of course that ocean view. And so that concludes our tour. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe from wherever you're watching. We certainly appreciate the support. We're 272 Beverly, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 4,500 square foot lot, about 2,000 square feet of living space. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We'd love to help out. And that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for your support.